I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial because obviously I have no makeup on, and I'm really excited about doing this look because I love it. I've been wearing it a lot recently and it's just a beautiful evening makeup. It would be perfect for a date night or a night out with your friends, or just anything where you want to do your makeup really nicely for the evening, I guess, because it really feels like an evening look, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to get my hair out of the way, and I'm going to start by using my L'Oreal True Match foundation because I've been really liking this lately. I used it in my last tutorial and I just think it's a nice foundation. So I've just got some foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm using my Real Techniques Bold Metals brush in the number 100, and I really like this brush for foundation. So I tend to just kind of dab on what was, oh no, they've just started building work outside. I really hope you can't hear that. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to pop this all over my skin. And if I keep looking over here, it's because I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror. I just love this brush for foundation because it's kind of similar to my Bobbi Brown, what's my Bobbi Brown one called that I use? Face Blender. But as you know, if you watched my tutorials before, when I use my Bobbi Brown Face Blender, I get really mad because it molts, which drives me crazy, and this one doesn't molt and it kind of does the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm quite kind of rough when I'm putting my foundation on, I guess, because the brush is so soft it's not hurting my face at all. It feels like a nice massage if anything. So I just really kind of get it in there, and I do little circles like this because I find buffing it in like that gets the nicest effect with your foundation. Gets the nicest effect? Gives the nicest effect, I guess. I'm going to zoom in now and do my eyes and my eyebrows, and I'll come back and finish off my skin and do concealer and powder and blusher and bronzer and all the other lovely things I might put on my skin in a bit. So I'm going to zoom in now. For my brows, I've been loving using the Maybelline Brow Drama in the colour dark brown. I just think this is just such a nice way to start the process of kind of getting better eyebrows. I always find I like my brows the most when I use a couple of different products on them. I know that sounds really high maintenance, but when I just use one product, it can look really kind of false and drawn in. Whereas when I use a couple and start with something like this, just to give them a little bit more colour and shape, like that looks so much better already, and that's just one product. If I'm feeling lazy some days, I just use this on my brows if I'm going for a really kind of natural makeup look. But because this is an evening makeup look, I want to fill them in a little bit more. Now you guys are going to freak out when I lift up this palette and say that I'm going to use it on my eyebrows because look how scary it looks. But I'm actually going to be using this one, and I have no idea why I've got this colour in with all these blues and greens. Don't ask. But anyway, that one is MAC Corduroy. I'm going to just put a little bit of that through just to fill in my brows, and I'm going to mix it with MAC Omega, which is this really kind of ashy blondie colour here, because that works really well for the fronts of my brows. So I'm just starting with a little bit of Omega, or Omega, however you like to say it. Okay, so I'm just going to get my other brow to the same stage and put Omega through it, and then I might add in a little bit of corduroy. I'm just going to add a little bit of corduroy just through the ends. I kind of need that darker, warmer colour there. I don't know if you can see that. The first eyeshadow I'm going to use is this one here from the Chanel Quad Tissé Gabrielle. Thought I was going to forget the name then. It's number 208. It's kind of like MAC Satin Taupe, so you could easily use Satin Taupe to achieve the same look. I've just been using this one. I want to show you guys exactly what I've been doing recently with my makeup look when I've been going out. And I just love using it, so that's why I'm going to use it in this tutorial. But if you want to, you could find a drugstore dupe. I'm sure there's loads. Maybelline do some colours like this, I know. So I've just got that shade on a MAC 239 brush, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. And I'm taking this all the way up just past my crease. Then I'm taking a MAC 217 brush and I'm going to blend it. I'm sure you guys could guess I was going to do that, because that's what I always do. Now to intensify the colour, I'm just going to keep adding more and blending more. You could even put a cream eyeshadow underneath if you wanted to intensify it even further, or an eye primer or something like that. Now I'm going to take a black cream stick shadow. This one happens to be from Chanel as well, but you could use any one. I've only got a black Chanel one. I did look to see if I had a drugstore one, because I know you guys prefer it when I use drugstore makeup, but I didn't have a black one, only a brown. And this needs a black one. But I know that Rimmel do a Rimmel Scandalised black cream stick shadow. I need to get that. So this I'm just drawing along my lash line. You could even use gel liner for this. And then I'm using my 217 and just going to blend this into the shadow. Don't be afraid to be a bit messy with it. Just really kind of blend it in. Okay, so I'm taking some of that same shadow colour underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take MAC Vanilla Pigment. I haven't used this in a video for ages. It's so pretty. It's a loose pigment eyeshadow and it's just amazing for inner corner highlighting. So I'm just taking that right in the inner corners there. Next I'm going to use my Bourjois Ultra Black Liquid Liner. This is just to define the lash line. And then just popping on some L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I love this mascara when I'm going out, but I also obviously put on individuals as well. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with the individuals. Just blending that shadow a little bit more, and I just added a tiny bit more on top. Just adding a little bit more of that same eyeshadow colour just underneath my eyes. And the lower down you go underneath your eyes, the bigger your eyes will look, which is lovely for a night out. I'm going to add some individual eyelashes because I love them, but you could even just leave it like this, it looks really pretty. So I just grab the lash with some tweezers and then just lay it down on top of my lashes, like that. And you can add as many as you like with individual lashes, it's completely up to you. I'm just going to put a few long ones at the edge. Under my eyes I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer in the colour Ivory, and this is when the makeup look really starts to kind of come together, because I always think until you have concealer on, your makeup can look a little bit of a mess. And then on top of that I like to use the MAC Select Cover Up in the colour NW15, and I know you guys might think I'm crazy using two concealers, but it really makes such a difference, especially on a night out, and you don't get any flashback from this concealer. I just love this eye makeup look. I think it's so pretty and such a nice change from golden browns and the makeup that I usually wear. Do you see what I mean? It just all comes together as soon as you put the concealer on. So I'm going to zoom out now and do the rest of my face, but this is the eyes done. So to finish off the rest of my face, I'm going to take my, this is Tanya uses many concealers in one video as she can possibly use, it's going to feel like, but I'm now taking a different concealer. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I just like different concealers for different jobs, but basically this one is amazing for coverage on your face and around your nose and stuff. And then I love using the Real Techniques setting brush to blend this in. For my face concealer I love carrying this brush around in my handbag if I just need to do any kind of touch-ups on my face. It's really good. I'm going to powder using my Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush, and I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And I don't like to powder loads because I don't want my face to look really heavy, but I like to powder a little bit because it just sets the makeup in place, and also because this is a night out makeup look. You'll probably take lots of photos with your friends and stuff, and some people have cameras with flashes on and then it can make you look really shiny. Now I want to just kind of bronze up my face a little bit and even just give it some shape and contour, so I'm going to use my Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer because I love this one. I'm using the same brush that I powdered with. I'm going to suck in my cheeks and pop this in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I also bring a little bit of bronzer into the top of my forehead, so if you can hear Jim there, he's answering the door. And through my temples too. On the apples of my cheeks I'm going to put a little bit of NARS Orgasm because this is just so beautiful, this blush. It's just the perfect pink with like gold shimmer running through it. It's really beautiful. I'm not going to use a highlighter because this blush is quite shimmery anyway, and it's already given me a lovely glow, so I don't feel the need to put on more highlighter or the whole look's going to just look like too much makeup. So to finish this look off, all I'm going to do is put on some lip gloss, and I'm loving this one from Urban Decay at the moment. It's one of their naked lip glosses and it's in the colour Liar. I love the name as well because it reminds me of Pretty Little Liars. You can't say the TV show Pretty Little Liars quickly or it just sounds Pretty Little Liars and you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. These smell like peppermint as well, which I really love. And that is my finished look. I really love this makeup look. It's just so nice. You put it on and you instantly feel $1,000,000, and I really hope that you guys enjoy recreating it. You don't have to use all the same products that I used. You can just pick similar colours and stuff that you have at home, and please let me know how you get on. You can tweet me or you can post it on Instagram and tag me, and I always look at my Instagram photos that I'm tagged in. I love seeing your guys' edits and stuff as well. So yeah, this is it, I guess. I don't know why when it comes to an end of a video I always find it really hard to end the video. I'm like, what do I do? How I usually end a video is like this. I literally sit here, you're seeing the behind the scenes now, and I look into my viewfinder and I fiddle with my hair for probably a good minute or so, and then when I've decided I've fiddled with my hair enough, I do my outro. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also leave me a comment down below telling me what you'd like me to film next, because I don't have a video idea yet for next Sunday, and I was thinking about doing maybe a what's on my iPhone, or yeah, that's kind of my only idea so far. So let me know in the comments down below what video you'd like to see next, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye! Actually, it's not bye yet because I'm going to zoom in and show you the finished look closer up, because it always looks different when you kind of zoom in and when you're zoomed out, and obviously I've finished all my skin now, so I'm going to zoom in. So this is the makeup look a little bit closer up. Yeah.